Russia, the early 20th century, a land of vast contrasts, immense wealth and unimaginable poverty, deep faith and seething unrest. Amid this backdrop of upheaval, one man would rise from obscurity to become one of the most enigmatic figures in history: Grigori Rasputin. Rasputin, a mystic, healer, and self-proclaimed holy man, became a trusted confidant of the Romanov family, especially Tsarina Alexandra. But his influence over the royal court and his seemingly unbreakable life led to whispers of the supernatural. Who was Rasputin, and why did so many believe him to be immortal? Born in 1869 in the small Siberian village of Pokrovskoye, Rasputin's early life was as humble as it was mysterious. His parents, Efim and Anna Rasputin, were peasants, and life in Siberia was harsh. Rasputin grew up surrounded by tales of folklore and mysticism, which would shape his future beliefs and practices. Legends say Rasputin displayed a gift for visions and intuition even as a child. He was known for his unpredictable behavior, sometimes helpful, other times disruptive. As a young man, Rasputin's rebellious nature led to several accusations of theft and misconduct, earning him a dubious reputation in his village. Seeking redemption and a sense of purpose, Rasputin embarked on a spiritual pilgrimage to the Verkhoturye monastery. The journey was grueling, but it marked a turning point in his life. At the monastery, Rasputin claimed to have experienced a divine revelation, a calling that inspired him to dedicate his life to God. Returning home, Rasputin began to practice as a wandering mystic. His reputation as a healer and spiritual guide spread throughout Siberia. His methods were unorthodox. He rejected church traditions, believing in a direct connection with God through personal experience and even sin. This blend of spirituality and controversy became the hallmark of Rasputin's life. By 1905, Rasputin had made his way to St. Petersburg, the heart of Russian high society. His reputation as a healer preceded him, and it was only a matter of time before he was introduced to the Romanovs. Tsarina Alexandra, deeply religious and desperate to find help for her son Alexei, was immediately drawn to Rasputin. Tsarevich Alexei, heir to the throne, suffered from hemophilia, a genetic condition that left him vulnerable to even minor injuries. To the royal family, Rasputin's ability to ease Alexei's pain seemed miraculous. Whether through prayer, hypnosis, or sheer coincidence, Alexei's bleeding episodes often subsided under Rasputin's care. For Alexandra, Rasputin was not just a healer, but a savior sent by God. However, his growing influence over the Tsarina created tension in the royal court. Nobles whispered of manipulation, and critics accused him of exploiting the Romanovs' trust. Rasputin's presence at the royal court became a lightning rod for scandal. Rumors of drunkenness, womanizing, and political meddling spread through St. Petersburg. Yet, Rasputin remained unfazed. His charm and confidence won over some, while his defiance of convention infuriated others. Rasputin's mystique extended beyond the palace walls. He became a polarizing figure in Russian society. To some, he was a saint. To others, a sinner. Despite multiple accusations of misconduct, Rasputin always seemed to evade consequences. This duality, the holy man and the debaucher, only added to his legend. But his critics were not content with tarnishing his name. They sought to end his influence once and for all. The first attempt on Rasputin's life came in 1914. A peasant woman, Kionia Guseva, stabbed him in the stomach outside his home. She claimed he was a false prophet. Rasputin's injuries were severe, and he underwent emergency surgery. To the astonishment of many, he survived and continued his work. For his enemies, this survival only reinforced the belief that Rasputin was protected by supernatural forces. By 1916, a group of nobles, led by Prince Felix Yusupov, Dmitry Pavlovich, and Vladimir Purishkevich, decided that Rasputin had to be eliminated. On the night of December 30th, 1916, Rasputin was invited to Yusupov's palace under the pretense of meeting Yusupov's wife. The conspirators laced wine and cakes with cyanide, enough to kill several men. To their horror, Rasputin consumed the poison without any apparent effect. Panicking, Yusupov retrieved a revolver and shot Rasputin in the chest. Believing him dead, the conspirators left the room to plan the disposal of the body. But Rasputin was far from finished. To their astonishment, Rasputin emerged, staggering and determined. He attacked Yusupov and tried to escape. The conspirators fired more shots, beat him with a club, and finally threw him into the icy Neva River. When his body was recovered, autopsy reports suggested he had drowned, with water in his lungs, indicating he was still alive when submerged. Rasputin's death marked the end of his controversial life, but his legend only grew. To some, he symbolized the decadence and corruption of the Romanovs, a man whose influence hastened their downfall. To others, he was a mystical figure who defied explanation. Even today, Rasputin's life and death remain shrouded in mystery. Historians debate his true role in the royal court and the extent of his influence. Was he truly blessed, or simply a man of extraordinary resilience? One thing is certain: the immortal Rasputin will forever be etched in history. Grigori Rasputin, a man whose life straddled the realms of faith, mysticism, and power, continues to captivate the world. His journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the gilded halls of the Russian Empire is a tale of resilience, ambition, and intrigue. Whether viewed as a saint, sinner, or something in between, Rasputin's story remains an enduring enigma, a symbol of the tumultuous times in which he lived. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mysterious life of Rasputin. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more fascinating stories from history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more of history's untold tales to life.